In today's adventure, we're off to Madrid, where we take a trip out to El Escorial, Aranjuez, Segovia and Toledo. But first,
breakfast. We're off to Madrid. Well, I got my bag. Quite a funny thing happened with the bags. That looks like my bag on a different belt. And they posted them on the wrong belt. So nobody went to that belt and they all just piled up on the floor at the end.
Metro in Madrid.
Sandwich.
And this is Plaza Mayor, and we're staying up there.
Now that's impressive.
Mango.
We land in Madrid, straight for the Lau Lau.
and Chris goes straight for the Pokemon.
We've made it to our apartment here in Playa Mayor in Madrid, and wow, it's a bit special. The view is fantastic.
Aww.
Now it's time to go out and find something nice to eat.
And when in Spain, eat American.
It's late night in Madrid and we're off to the Sideria.
Cider natural.
Good morning, it's our first full day in Madrid and we're just about to set off for the day to El Escorial. It takes so long to actually walk around this place, it's so huge, I keep getting lost. El Escorial, which is about an hour away. He doesn't want to talk to me anymore.
El Escorial is the historical residence of the King of Spain. It is about 30 miles northwest of Madrid. It was built by Philip II. This is El Escorial, the royal monastery, and lots of Spanish kings and queens are buried here. The Pantheon of Kings is in the basement of the monastery. The Pantheon of the Princes contains the burial sarcophagi of princes, princesses and consorts of the royal family.
Facebook update.
So the nice people of El Escorial, they're not so keen on you taking pictures inside for some reason. So we've got an hour's train journey back to Madrid now. Was it worth an hour to get out here and have a look at it? Probably. So Chris is taking me on one of his wild moose chases. We're trying to get back to the station, trying to desperately find somewhere to eat and drink because we're both absolutely starving.
Andy keeps turning his nose up at them because we don't do any veggie stuff.
We found dinner. Monday.
We're still here in Plaza Mayor. It's time for lunch.
This is a very old lift.
Well, I've been wanting to see these two buildings for some while, and finally we've managed to get up close to them.
Fuck it, dude, let's go bowling.
This guy behind me just bowled a 300 game. I think his name may be Jesus. Chris is trying to beat me. He's been practicing. I thought I'd better let Chris win the last game just to keep him happy. He's now posting it on Facebook.
Yes. Back at Plaza Mayor, we're in the lift. Well, it's just coming up to midnight. It's Monday evening, our second day in Madrid, and we're sitting out on our little porch area on the roof at Plaza Mayor, enjoying drinks.
Aranjuez.
Aranjuez is about 30 miles south of Madrid on the Tagus and Jarama rivers. The palace is surrounded by beautiful parks and gardens, which were the inspiration for the Spanish composer Rodrigo to write the guitar concerto, Concierto de Aranjuez.
Well, we made it to Aranjuez. This is the Royal Palace of Aranjuez, and we're currently having a look around the gardens.
I'm sure that's right. What's he doing to that sheep?
I think they're trying to say drinking beer makes you fat.
Ice cream, anyone?
Birds.
Aranjuez is famous for its produce, including strawberries and asparagus. We ate a great three-course meal with wine in El Rana Verde, the Green Frog, a famous restaurant in Aranjuez on the banks of the river Tagus. Andy had grilled asparagus for his main course. We just had lunch in the Green Frog restaurant, which is just behind me, and it was the best meal we've had so far, and the cheapest.
But now it's time to head back to the bustle of Madrid. Chris is desperate to catch that Pikachu. At least, before it catches him.
Just planning out tomorrow's trip to Segovia from probably the largest sofa in the world.
It's day something, and we're off to Segovia. For those days when the sun is so bright, that one hat just isn't enough.
Segovia is about 60 miles north-northwest of Madrid.
Well, we've made it into Segovia town on the bone-shaking bus from the railway station. It's behind you.
Segovia is a medieval walled city with the best preserved Roman aqueduct in Spain. So this one here is the seven peaks, although I can only count 6.
There are more churches in this place than you can shake a stick at.
The Royal Alcazar in Segovia was apparently one of the inspirations for the Disney castle.
Well, we found Disney's palace, so we're going to have a look in there.
We're in the 12th century Alcazar of Segovia in Castel de Leon.
Cameras are welcome here.
The Alcazar was used as the Royal Artillery School. With fruit and chocolate.
Apparently they hadn't discovered cement. What have the Romans ever done for us?
Andy tracks down the only place in town selling cider. And that was Segovia.
It's nearly 11 o'clock at night and things are just getting going here in Madrid. And the thing I really love about this place is we're just about to go out in t-shirts and shorts. We always end up in a bar watching football. Busman's holiday.
It's midnight in Plaza Mayor and time for bed.
Good morning. There be horses.
We've done a lot of trains this trip.
It's been a long haul this morning. We were up at 9. We've just arrived in Toledo at 2:30 in the afternoon, thanks to Spanish bureaucracy.
We're trying to find the escalator to get to the old town of Toledo.
That's right, we're lost in La Mancha.
Toledo is a beautiful medieval city on a hill above a bend in the Tagus River. It is about 40 miles southwest of Madrid, in the Castile-La Mancha region of Spain.
So they built an escalator that takes you all the way up into the old town.
Except we just walked up halfway.
So today we're in Toledo, which is full of ancient stuff to look at. You too can buy your own Alcazar.
It is steeped with history, with a rich Celtic, Roman, Visigoth, Arab, Jewish, Christian and Spanish Civil War legacy.
This is another place that has more churches than people. If you like churches, come to Toledo. You're sorted.
The Christian Visigoths relocated to Toledo from Cartagena. They ruled in Toledo for many years until they were defeated by the Moors. Nothing tells you more about the history and culture of a civilization than broken pots.
Those Visigoths certainly knew how to build a tower.
At least this tower has a nice view.
And there are no birds.
Eating padron peppers is like Russian roulette. They are mostly mild, but just a few are fiery hot, and you certainly know if you find one. The River Tagus in Toledo offers beautiful views up to the town. A simple takeaway tonight to eat back at the flat overlooking the square.
Cheers. We're back from Toledo, just sitting out on the roof again, watching all the action down in Plaza Mayor. It's an endless game of cat and mouse with the hawkers laying out all their blankets full of fake handbags and dodgy wares, and then every so often the local police drive through and they pull the strings and wrap their blankets up in a bundle and scurry off. The police drive off and 2 minutes later they're all back there again. Makes good entertainment.
El Rastro is a large eclectic market held in the Bohemian Latin quarter of Madrid. Madrid's botanical gardens are in the artistic quarter near to the Prado Museum. The gardens are divided up into 3 terraces and have 2 large greenhouses. The Royal Palace is the largest in Europe with over 3,000 rooms.
More Pokemon.
The large square of Plaza de España has a monument to the Spanish author Cervantes. The Temple of Debod is an ancient Egyptian temple which was given to the people of Spain.
So I finally found somewhere nice to eat in Madrid.
How many times have I told him not to rush his food?
Shame about the weather. It's cloudy today.
El Retiro is an urban park in Madrid. The Crystal Palace is made entirely of glass and was inspired by the Crystal Palace in London. Casa de Campo is a huge park on the outskirts of Madrid with a large lake.
We're in Casa de Campo. That's house in the country. There's no house.
After a nice walk in the park, we have a meal in a restaurant overlooking the lake.
Madrid.
And that is where we must leave Madrid for now, but don't forget to subscribe and catch up with our next travel adventures soon.